Hello, my dear students. How are you today? Today we will learn about the Jordan Museum. It is an essay. Now we will read the first paragraph in this essay. The Jordan Museum is in Amman. It opened in 2013. The modern building is made of stone and glass. Here in this paragraph, I'll ask you this question is, where is the Jordan Museum? And you should answer that the Jordan Museum is in Amman. And now look at this pronoun it. This underlined pronoun it. What does the underlined pronoun it refer to? You should answer that. It refers to the Jordan Museum. And when did the Jordan Museum open? It opened in 2013. And now I'll ask you another question is, what is the modern building made of? You should answer, the modern building is made of stone and glass. And these are the materials. And now let's move to the second paragraph. The museum has lots of information about history of Jordan. Inside the museum, there are more than 2,000 objects. The oldest objects in the museum are more than 1 million years old. Most of the objects from this time are made of stone. So, here in this museum has lots of information about what? It has lots of information about history of Jordan. And what are there inside the museum? Inside the museum, there are more than 2,000 objects. And how old are the oldest objects in the museum? They are more than 1 million years old. And now let's move to the third paragraph. Some of the objects in the museum are from the Roman era. They are made of clay, stone, and glass. Era in the second line means that, a period of time. And please look at the underlined pronoun they. What does the underlined pronoun they refer to? It refers to the objects in the museum. And now, let's move to the fourth paragraph. There are modern objects in the museum too. You can see computers and you can learn about technology. The museum has also got a library, a shop, and a cafe. Here, they are talking about the modern objects in the museum too. And what can you see in this museum? You can see computers and you can learn about technology too. And the museum, what does the museum has? The museum has also got a library, shop, and a cafe. And now here, I want to show you some questions, and please write down them in your notebook, please. And let's answer them together. The first question is, what is the main idea of this passage or the text? The main idea of this text is about the Jordan Museum. Question number 2 we have, where is the Jordan Museum? The answer is the Jordan Museum is in Amman. Number 3, when did the Jordan Museum open? It opened in 2013. Number 4, according to the text, the museum has lots of information. What is the information about? Do you remember that? The museum has lots of information about the history of Jordan. So, the information is about the history of Jordan. And now, let's move to question 5. What are there inside the museum? The answer is, there are more than 2,000 objects inside the museum. Now, number 6, how old are the oldest objects in the museum? The answer is, they are more than 1 million years old. Number 7, what are the objects in the museum made of? They are made of clay, stone, and glass. And now, let's move to question 8. In question 8, find out from the text You have to extract from the text a noun. The nouns are the text are Jordan Museum, clay, stone, glass, building, information, history, and you will find out so many nouns from this text. B. Find out simple past verb. We have opened. C. Find out adjective. Adjectives here: modern, oldest, Roman. And the preposition, find out the preposition. You have of